All right, boys and girls, today we are on lesson 12.3, Identify Polygons, and we are on page 709 in your workbook. Here we go. Identify polygons. How can you use line segments and angles to make polygons? So let's connect. It says, in earlier lessons, we learned about line segments and angles. In this lesson, you will see how line segments and angles make polygons. Well, we better give a definition for polygon then, right? A polygon is a closed plane shape, so just a two-dimensional shape that you draw on a piece of paper that is made up of line segments. And line segments are straight and they have endpoints. And those line segments meet only at their endpoints, so they can't cross. They can't do something like this. Cross. Okay? They can't do that. That's no good. They have to just meet and stop at the endpoints. Let me erase that real quick. All right. Let's get started. Unlock the problem. It says circle all the words that describe each shape. So if we look at this first one, A, is it a plane shape? Yes, it's a two-dimensional shape drawn on a piece of paper. Is it an open shape? No, there are no openings. So that means it's a closed shape. It's either open or closed. It's one of the two. It can't be both, and it can't be neither. So it's a closed shape. Does it have curved paths? Well, of course it does. That whole thing is a curved path. It's a circle. So yes, it has curved paths. And does it have line segments? No, it doesn't. Remember, line segments need to be straight and have endpoints on them. So it doesn't have any straight lines. So is it a polygon? No, it is not a polygon. A polygon cannot have curved paths. If it has curved paths, it's not a polygon. It had the other two, though. It was a plane shape and it was closed. But because it had curved paths, not a polygon. Let's look at B. Is B a plane shape? Yes, it is. It's a strange looking one, but it is. It's a two-dimensional shape and it's a plane shape. Is it open? Yes, there's an opening right here, so open shape, not a closed shape. Does it have curved paths? Yes, it has several of them, right? One there, one there, one there. So it has curved paths. Does it have line segments? Doesn't really look to me like it has any straight lines, so I'm going to say no on the line segments. And then the final question then, is it a polygon? And it is not a polygon. And it's not a polygon for two reasons here. It's open. Remember, polygons need to be closed. And it has curved paths, so it can't be a polygon. Let's take a look at C. C. Is that a plane shape? Yes. Drawn on a piece of paper. Is it open? No, there are no openings, so it is a closed shape. That's a good sign if we want it to be a polygon. Does it have any curved paths? No, it doesn't. Does it have line segments? Yes. All the line segments are straight and they all meet at endpoints or a good shape. So is it a polygon? Well, yes, it is a polygon. It's a plane shape. It's a closed shape and it has line segments. It does not have any curved paths, and so that makes it a polygon. Let's look at D. Is D a plane shape? Yes, it is. Plane shape. Is it open? No, it's a closed shape. No openings. Does it have curved paths? It sure does. Curved paths right here and curved path right here. Does it have any line segments? There's a line segment here and a line segment there. So yes, it has line segments. So is it a polygon? Well, it's a plane shape and it's closed and it has line segments. However, it's not a polygon because of the curved path. Remember, if it has a curved path, it cannot be a polygon. Okay, so let's look at this, try this section. We're going to write sometimes, always, or never. Polygons are blank plane shapes. If it's a polygon, it is always a plane shape. So this is always. If it's a polygon, it also has to be a plane shape. And if it's a polygon, it has to be closed. So that is also always. Polygons are always closed shapes. Polygons are never open. Oh, I think I just gave away the answer for the third one. How about that? Polygons are never open shapes. If it's an open shape, it cannot be a polygon. And finally, plane shapes are blank polygons. Well, if we look here, all four of these guys right here, all four of them are plane shapes, but only one of them's a polygon. So, plane shapes are sometimes polygons. Just sometimes, not always. There we go. Plane shapes are sometimes polygons. Okay. And then this question right here, I love this question. Why are not all closed shapes polygons? And the answer is simple. If I have a circle, which is a closed shape, it's not a polygon because it has a curved path. So if it has any curved paths, again, I know I said it, but I'm going to keep repeating it. If it has any curved paths, it is not a polygon. Okay, let's go to the next page. Polygons are named by the number of sides and angles they have. Some traffic signs are in the shape of polygons. A stop sign is in the shape of which polygon? So here we have angles and sides. Side, 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 right? Lots of sides on a stop sign. Well, let's take a look at how we can name our polygons. Triangle, 3 sides, 3 angles. You're going to see a pattern here. By the way, tri means 3. Like tricycle has 3 wheels, a triangle has 3 sides. Quadrilateral has 4 sides, and if we count the angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, they all have 4 angles. And again, quad means 4. Let's look at pentagon. Pentagon, they all have 5 angles, and if we count the number of sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they all have 5 sides. I hope you're seeing the pattern by now. Our polygons, they all have the same number of sides and the same number of angles. So if it has 6 angles, you know it's going to have 6 sides without even counting. But we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy way to remember hexagon having 6. The number 6 is spelled with an X. Hexagon has an X. They both have X's. So if you see here hexagon, you know it's 6 sides. And finally, octagon has 8 sides. By now we know it has 8 angles. Oct means 8, just like an octopus has 8 legs. An octagon has 8 sides and 8 angles. And finally, decagon. If it says it has 10 angles, we know it has 10 sides. And dec means 10. So if you're a decade old, which you will be rather soon, that means you are 10 years old. Dec means 10. Decagon, 10 sides. So, how many sides does the stop sign have? Let's go up here and count those sides. Pull up a new color here. There's 1 side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides on our stop sign. How many angles does it have? Well, by now we know if it has 8 sides, it needs to have 8 angles, but let's count them up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it did. It had 8 angles. So, 8 sides and 8 angles, that is right there, octagon. We'll write that in here, octagon. All right, moving along. Share and show. This is a good time on share and show to pause the video, work through the share and show questions on this page and on page 711. Once you're finished, resume the video, and I'll do the problems. You can check the work that you did with the work that I do. Here we go. The shape at the right is a polygon. Circle all the words that describe the shape. There's my shape. I know that is a plane shape. I know it is closed. It has 4 sides and 4 angles. That's a quadrilateral. Pentagon has 5. Hexagon has 6. It has line segments. It has no curved paths. So those are the things we're circling, those 4. If you made any mistakes, fix it up. Number 2, is the shape a polygon, right? Yes or no? Number 2, that is no. Why? It's an open shape. Number 3, that is yes. It has only line segments. It's a closed shape, no curved paths. It's a plane figure, so yes, that's a polygon. And number 4, that is no. And why? It is an open shape. All right, 5, 6, and 7, the last 3 for share and show. The directions say write the number of sides and the number of angles, then name the polygon. So first, it has 3 sides and 3 angles. If it has 3 sides and 3 angles, it is known as a triangle. Now, if you need to, you can look back and go back to this page, 710, to name your shapes, right? Okay, this one. What I like to do when they have a lot of sides is I like to just mark each side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 sides. If it has 6 sides, I know it has 6 angles. And the number 6 is spelled with an X. The only shape that we've covered so far that has an X is called a hexagon. There we go. And number 7. Again, I'll make little tick marks on each side so I don't count one twice or don't skip one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides and 5 angles. If it has 5 sides and 5 angles, it is a pentagon. There we go. And that does it for share and show, boys and girls. The rest of the work is either a workbook assignment, possibly an HMH assignment. But as always, do your best. This is Mr. P. I'm out.